It's like the spokeswoman said, there's a process. It's how it gets done. It's interesting though. They didn't need to change the definition of recession until we were in a recession, right? It looks really shady when they do that. They do the same thing with pandemic, definition of a case. What is, a whole slew of words being redefined recently. I'm not sure. Like Tony, as logic goes, like the law of identification and our ability to compare and contrast and reason, right? Isn't it isn't it dangerous to society if you go changing those things around? If I say fire is cold and you touch it because you think cold is all right, because it used to be, but now it means the opposite. Like it's very confusing to people.
Yeah, why is that? What would be the purpose of continually redefining key terms?
It would seem really hard to get through a day in life like that.
Regardless of where one falls on the metaphysical spectrum of what something is, things have natures. Things have like repeatable patterns, cause and effect. So when I go and touch fire and I call that thing fire and we communicate to each other, that's fire.
Fire hot.
Fire hot.
Yeah.
Fire burn. Fire does this to my hand, whereas cold does not. So if we start calling that cold, I'm gonna get burned.
People get hurt.
At least once, you would think. But the problem is people are getting burned many times over. They keep going back to the fire that they keep calling cold in this strange scenario. So that's sort of the mass formation that's taken hold, where people are like, they're loving the fire.
But you know what, Tony? Cold. I'm not an etymologist and I'm not a sociologist, so maybe I should just leave it to the experts because they're doing a great job right now. They're doing a bang up job out there.
Well, luckily experts have this tool, Rich. It's called science. And let me tell you, it does. I mean, it replaced God, it replaced religion, it replaced metaphysics, it replaced anything of any greater value or worth.
Yeah.
It has redefined the way in which society and the world will be shaped. So you don't have to
I got
worry.
Even bigger news for you.
Don't if even you worry.
Just ignore all the data and the facts that exist in the world, and you just go to Google Scholar and look through their filter at what exists. It greatly simplifies everything down for you. So,
good.
Yeah, these things we see going on: the food shortage, the fuel prices, the economic crisis, recession into depression at some point. That'll all go away because they're changing definitions of words. So it's all gonna be fine. All right, so
controlling words is controlling the mind. That's the reason why you change the definition, because like controlling words is controlling people's reality. And so if you keep changing people's definition, they start getting confused. It's a way to gaslight them. It's a way to essentially disconnect them from reality. If words are supposed to be our relationship to our concepts of that which we experience in reality, if they confuse that, then all of a sudden you have a disconnection between what you experience, and it creates cognitive dissonance, which then creates sort of the mass formation type of
so the recession
gaslighting we find ourselves
could have a purpose, and it's why they're denying it, right? That gaslighting effect.
You steal the key language of the person or the group you want to overthrow, and you redefine it, and people then become confused. It's Newspeak in 1984.
What makes autonomy uniquely empowering? Autonomy is a self-help course unlike any other. Over the course of our 12-week program, you'll experience weekly live lectures from Richard Grove, specifically designed to equip you with the skills you need to set yourself free. Free from the learned helplessness taught in our schools, free from the dependence on a corrupt system that serves only to uphold the rich, free from the structure of your 9-to-5 if that's your prerogative. Plus, you'll enter into a community of like-minded individuals who are pursuing the same freedom you are, and who'll support you and learn alongside you every step of the way. A lifetime of community and the tools to live however you want. We can't wait to meet you. Learn more at getautonomy.info.